Shady in Boca Raton. It's the only one.
And somebody told me he just bought a farm. Oh, my God, what'll I say to her?
That he died in the bed of an idiot.
Ma. You tell the truth.
Well, I can't tell her the truth. I can't tell her where he died. You know what it is? Well, it's not an engagement ring, but it's more than a friendship ring. Isn't it pretty? Oh, much nicer than Abbott would have given to Costello.
At Shady Pines. I can't remember, but I know I did it. I must have. I'm going to prison.
Mario.
World! Try 10 days without a bowel movement sometime.
Everybody thinks I'm crazy. Maybe I am.
There's nothing wrong with you, Dorothy, except what happens to all of us. In case you haven't noticed, you're not 30.
Dorothy could be dying and they just don't know it.
He asked me for a divorce. I got the house and the kids. He got the tickets. Don't think I didn't put up a fight.
Oh, girls, I have terrible news. I failed my psychology exam. I'm just beside myself.
Oh, Blanche, look on the bright side. It's just one test.
Oh, but this is my midterm. I am. I'm fighting a losing battle. You're younger, you're prettier. In the end, he'll choose you and it'll break my heart. He's yours, Blanche. No hard feelings. Oh, Sophia, wait. Why don't you take Fidel? I have all those other boyfriends. Okay, goodbye.
It's getting hot in here.
Oh, why did this have to happen? Just when I meet someone that I feel I have a future with, Ken does this. I mean, I know I should be more supportive, but
Me. Oh, yes. It was the day before Christmas, and we were playing, and she jiggled the tree, and the star fell off and broke. So she told me to pick it up and put it on my finger, and I did. Then she plugged it in. And, oh, wow.
Rose is in big trouble. That's Dreyfus. It took 2 guys to pry him off the Steinberg's plastic flamingo.
I have this because of Ma.
oh, Ma. Life isn't just valued by the money you leave. It's the memories, the love. And you filled my life with that.
You're right, Pussycat. And I should want to see... All right. Who put the Raisin Bran in the refrigerator?
I did. Do you have a problem with that?
Yes, I do. I have 2 problems.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Don't mention it. Good night, Ted, and goodbye.
Bye.
Collins, party of 2, please.
Oh, may I borrow this from ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Well, don't look at me.
Rose, you made the reservation.
I know. I just don't want you looking at me.
Look, I'm terribly sorry about the mix-up, but this is not for us. We'd like to leave.
I'm afraid you're with us for the night, ladies. The bus doesn't leave down the mountain till tomorrow morning.
Ladies, may I show you to your room?
Just
Dreyfus, come here, boy.
This one's Dreyfus. Dr. Harry Weston.
Oh, God.
Oh, come on, Blanche, he's a doctor. He's used to seeing people at their worst. And if you comb your hair, you can be right in that ballpark. Harry? Dorothy? Listen, I'm so sorry I have to call you at home, but we're taking care of the Lillestrand.
Good night.
Ma, I am not gay. I just wanted to get your reaction.
I'll tell you the truth, Dorothy. If one of my kids was gay, I wouldn't love him one bit less. I would wish him all the happiness in the world.
It's because you're the greatest mother in the world.
That was a lovely lunch, Blanche. A lovely lunch in a lovely house with your lovely friends.
Stop making fun of me, Virginia.
Making fun of you, honey. I was complimenting you.
I heard the way you said lovely.
How did I say lovely?
Oh, you know very well how you said lovely. You said lovely the same.
Cried because her little girl was all grown up. And she remarked that that night would always be the most memorable and important night that the two of us ever shared. You remember, Ma?
Vaguely.
But John never showed up. I've never forgotten it. To die.
I don't want to.
Who does?
You know, I'd settle for even just one more day. God knows why. Tomorrow I'm cleaning the closets.
Ma, I love you.
You know what, Dorothy?
What?
Death sucks. See him? Banana boat time. He's talking to himself.
He is not. He's wearing dentures and they just keep slipping.
Sure, right. Your heart's in the right place, Rose, but I don't know where the hell your brain is.
Morning.
Oh, Dorothy, you look terrific. Where are you going?
Oh, to see that specialist that Harry recommended?
Wipe off your makeup.
What?
You look too healthy. Maybe that's why they don't believe you. You don't like you've had too much wine. That's amore.
Oh, Ma, that's lovely.
What?
You're singing.
That was me? I was going to ask you to turn off the radio.
Ladies, I have very bad news. I must shorten my stay, Dorothy. In fact, I'm leaving.
Anyway, you'll never guess what happened. I'm sitting in this bar in Nairobi when who do I see? My roommate from Harvard. He had decided to go someplace exotic where he didn't know a soul either.
And Angela, where did you get this chicken?
The garage. I guess this means no live entertainment with dessert.
You and Eddie.
We talked a lot between shows, and of course I didn't realize it, but he was falling for me.
Didn't have far to fall.
It started with little things.
I bet.
Honey, why don't you stay here? You can share my room. It's certainly easier than arguing with her.
Right.
I'd like you to meet my two dearest friends. This is Rose,
Hello.
Blanche.
Hello.
My sister, Gloria.
Welcome to Miami.
Oh, well, thank you. Oh, Gloria, Sophia's told us so much about you.
Sophia, when's that food gonna be ready to taste?
Oh, my chip beef is ready.
Oh, well, I was more in the mood for something hot.
Mine's hot.
Well, I was more in the mood for something spicy.
Oh, mine's spicy.
She was more in the mood for something that wouldn't test her gag.
She's not in here.
Well, maybe she had trouble with her pacemaker, and since we weren't here, she called him.
Oh, my God.
No, I said over there. No, you'd never hide anything behind my back. Please forgive me, Dorothy. Please, Dorothy. Please, please.
You really hurt my feelings. I don't know.
Dorothy, please, this thing is just tearing me up. I'm a mess.
Talks. And then I remembered she left, thanks to you, Dorothy.
You had late night talks with my mother?
All the time.
And she gave you hard candy?
No. I'd ask, but she was always afraid I'd choke on it.
You just gotta get her. Number 3, you can't eat cream of wheat because it's too spicy.
Will you stop? Will you stop? I mean, this could be serious.
Of course it could. That's why I'm trying not to think about it. I'll be honest. If anything happened to Rose, it would be like losing one of my own children. I'm going to the cafe.
That's not his. He had Buddy Klein do it for him.
This is a proxy?
He doesn't mind doing it in his own bed, but there's something about doing it in a public place.
Kind of like sex.
Maybe where you come from.
She has a cramp, you pea brain.
All that money and we only went twice. Can you believe it?
What are you cooking now, Ma?
A Petrillo family delicacy. Double fudge, amaretto, ricotta cheesecake.
What's in it?
This cake is...
Your mouth.
I was just trying to loosen up a poppy seed caught in my teeth with my tongue.
Well, it's driving me crazy.
Dorothy! Come here, Ed. Sit down here. Listen. What Dorothy is trying to tell you... What's that cologne you're wearing?
Well, I'm not going to declare it as income and let those lazy congressmen have my tax dollars.
Blanche, I don't want to do that.
Oh, well, all right, then just pay me under the table.
Oh, sure, I know that trick. Dorothy's done that to me before. I go under the table and you never show up.
It was an accident. A delicious accident.
Well, Ma, I just can't do it now. I'm going to be teaching that honors program class, and it's going to be a challenge. I'm going to have students who know that Chekhov is a brilliant Russian playwright, not the guy who was the navigator on the Enterprise. Right here on this stage. Pardon me? Oh. I'm sorry, that was just an ad lib.
Blanche Devereaux?
Just a moment.
I never worried about who my fantasy parents were. I only worried about who my real parents were. Imagine a monk who'd taken a vow of silence. I mean, they made love and he never even called her the next day.
Oh, Rose, I know you're disappointed, but honey,
Make demands on each other when they're apart. Out call massage. That's odd. He's usually home by now.
Well, he is the Zipper King. Maybe he got stuck in traffic.
Lucky. Not so lucky. The man in your bed is dead. What? Dead.
Oh, Sophia. He's not dead. I was just in there.
So was I. I went to put back your laundry. And I see there's a man on the bed, so I introduced myself. But he doesn't answer.
Hello, how do you do?
Hey, has anyone ever told you you are the spitting image of Miss Dinah Shore?
No. Oh, you're putting me on.
Of course he is. And Daddy, this is Dorothy.
I'm sorry.
Say, Tuck. I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous. Well, that's good. It'll keep you on your toes. Too bad there won't be anything underneath them. Okay, we take off in 5 minutes.
Are you excited?
Dumbstruck.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Normally, I wouldn't be this concerned, but her resistance is very low. That, coupled with her age, makes these next few hours extremely critical.
Are you saying that my mother could die?
We're doing everything possible. All we can do right now is wait and see how she responds to treatment.
Can I see her?
Not until she's out of intensive care. The best thing you can do now is go home and get some rest.
Maybe it's not the flu. Flu doesn't last that long.
You ought to go back to Dr. Raymond.
I did, Blanche. He said I'm fine.
Get a second opinion. She did. She went to Dr. Schlesinger. Well, then, you are fine. Now, you want to hear my idea?
She is not fine, Blanche. Look at her.
I didn't say she looks fine.
Her hair.
Oh, damn, I never should have opened that sunroof. This just isn't my week.
Here you go.
Thanks, Dorothy. Dorothy, listen. I'm really sorry about all of this. It's all my fault. Here.
Ever got a letter?
She never sent it. She forgets.
I don't forget anything.
Hi, Angela.
Hi, Blanche.
No, honey, I'm Blanche.
Doesn't that make it confusing, having two Blanches in the same house?
Angela, honey, wouldn't you like to lie down? You've had a long trip.
I don't want to lie down. I just got here.
Oh, I always get tired after a long...
Killer.
Well, look on the bright side. It could be good.
I was looking on the bright side.
What a day.
Why, what's the matter? Where's Magda?
You mean Flora? What a night. Doesn't it feel as though we just woke from a dream? You know, it really has been like Shakespeare with magic and moonlight and the wrong people falling in love. I mean, what does Puck say in the last speech from...
He wants to cut it down.
Now, look, 60 people live on that block, and all of them have signed this petition to save the tree.
Concrete's cleaner. They'll get used to it.
Mrs. Claxton, please.
I also have pictures of the tree that I'd like you all to take a look at.
You want to look at pictures? I've got pictures.
Just a little lover's quarrel. Please go on with the party. I better see what's wrong.
Care to dance?
Love to.
Rose, you can't believe everything you read in that rag. It caters to people of the lowest intelligence. Then why do you buy it? Because it's the only newspaper Elvis will talk to from beyond the grave.
I am drained of what little holiday spirit I had.
Oh, it's too bad because we still have to shop for presents for each other.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Listen, I've been giving this a lot of thought. I mean, none of us wants to go shopping in this terrible heat. So why don't we just put names into a hat, and then we just have to pick out a gift for the one person whose name we pick.
Hi, Blanche. Hi, Ted. How was your date?
It's not over yet. What are you doing, up?
I still can't sleep.
I don't want to seem insensitive, Rose, but that's your problem. Get out.
Blanche, the most successful wide-sized shoe store in the city. He's a pathological liar.
I am not.
See?
Oh, who cares? Come on, Rose, we're going to be late.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Oh. Hello there, tall, dark, and jolly.
I won't ever ask you for anything again.
All right, I'll see you in a week. Now, I'll call myself collect tonight, and you'll tell him I'm not home, and that way you'll know I arrived.
But I just sit here a little while longer and look at the Christmas tree.
Oh, it sure is beautiful, isn't it? I think I'll stay and keep you company.
I think that's a good idea. This has been such a pleasant evening. I hate to see it end.
Oh, me too.
The...
Sunny Pastures was everything that Ma said it would be.
And how there was crud on the floor, rats in the hallway, and 60 people to every blanket. It wasn't fit for human life. Although in my village in Sicily, it would have been a 2-star motel.
Ma, you're exaggerating, but not by much.
Just hate it.
I haven't been dumped since Wade Honeycutt threw me over for Rebecca Wilkinson, a girl who did not value her reputation.
Did you let him get away with it?
Hell no.
What'd you do?
Slept with his brother. Come on, partner. Let's go get even.
Oh, please.
Could, but I'm driving the bookmobile for the Grief Center tonight.
Oh, I thought you'd do that during the day.
I usually do, but I got tied up at work and I didn't have time, and now I feel so guilty. There are so many depressed people out there with nothing to read. Of course, when I'm depressed, I can't read. I knit. Maybe I should drive.
Then you don't know if you'd give me a kidney?
No, I don't.
Well, I'm not surprised. You never even lent me a Kleenex. Besides, I'm a size 8. Your kidney wouldn't fit me. There's not room in my body for your kidney.
Well, I guess I'll...
Jimmy, open the door.
Dorothy, I'm so glad you came.
Of course I came. This is a big day for you.
It is. I can't live like this anymore.
Oh, I am so happy.
I am too. Hey, let's celebrate. Party time. The answer, my...
Being wide awake and scared and by yourself without a double fudge chocolate cheesecake in the freezer.
I'll get the silverware.
Feel better already.
You know, I never used to do anything like this with my old roommates.
But you had roommates before us? I never knew that.
Yes, Sophia, how was your date last night?
Tony Del Vecchio is a dreamboat. I wouldn't mind glancing over at the night table and seeing his teeth next to mine.
Ma, please. I mean, it's probably silly, but I'm not that comfortable hearing about your romance.
Then Renee calls up and says she's got herself an agent.
Oh, nice.
Not nice, Oliver. She's been in New York 6 days. Now she's got an agent who says she's perfect for commercials. And who knows what the hell she's gonna do.
Wouldn't it be funny?
It'd be a terrible scandal. And then one day I had to make a decision. Benjamin invited me to our senior prom. I didn't know what to do. Should I go out with this boy I really cared for? Or should I bow to the pressures of an unjust society?
Oh, it must have been one of the guys from work. Yeah, that's it.
I've heard enough.
Please, Dorothy, you'll have the time of your life.
The time of my life? Stan, the last time you said that, it took 12 seconds. And I ended up 3 months pregnant at my own wedding.
Look, I'll level with you. I got...
Uncle Angelo, I have a confession to make.
Good. I get him a scotch and we go in the closet.
No, it's about Stan and me.
You know something, Dorothy? On your wedding day, Sophia told me she said your marriage is never gonna last. That made me very sad.
Known each other a long time. I mean, things like this just happen. There is nothing wrong with two people showing each other how they feel. We're just friends.
We're scum.
Herring balls?
Oh, it's...
Tell Rose goodbye for me, will
Have
you?
a wonderful time. And listen, don't forget to moan. Helps keep a man focused.
Oh, God.
Just like that.
Now, Ma, you're going to do what Blanche tells you.
Yeah.
You're not going to give her any trouble.
No.
You're going to be Blanche's little helper.
I'll be your partner, Rose.
Ma!
You think I can't take care of myself? You think I'm too feeble to go to Sicily? I'll show you who's not the woman she used to be. Come on, Blanche. I'm Rose. Simple mistake means nothing.
What is taking so long? It's been hours.
Took me 3.5 days to have Dorothy. I finally coaxed her out with a pork chop.
You know, Ma, you're really making me feel very bad. You keep telling me how hard it was and how long it...
Miles is my dancing partner at the ballroom.
Oh, yes, and tonight, we were the king and queen of the rumba.
Olay.
Ma, did you have a good time?
Great. I even made a few bucks.
How's Buzz?
So you're Buzz. So you're Miles. You're Buzz. You're Miles. Buzz. Miles.
Blanche. Oh, my goodness. I haven't been hugged so much since VE Day. Which was a kind of tricky because, as you know, we lost.
Angelo, you're even handsomer than you were your last visit.
Thank you. I've been plucking, eh? See, I got 2 eyebrows now.
Here. A piece of blue sky. Just did what they said. Don't stand there and sigh. Get under the bed. Don't stop to complain. It's no good grumbling, 'cause this isn't rain. The sky is crumbling. Oh, this is terrible.
What you said applies to me, too. My whole life has just been one lie after another. I realize now I was doing it just to get attention. I think maybe it's finally time for me to stop.
Oh, Mr. Meyer, that's wonderful.
Marvelous. Let's get going. I could have walked to New York by now.
Oh, Dr. Escobar, I'm
Thing. She needs $10 for a cab.
Last chance, Rose. Better come go with me.
Oh, no. I'm too depressed to go to a firehouse.
The invitation stabbed me right in the back.
Oh, come on, Blanche. Did you really expect us to turn Laszlo down? You said yourself it was a chance to become immortalized in a classic work of art.
Horse pucky. You went for the same reason Rose went, to get your hands on my man.
To relax and get comfortable. Okay, now where should I begin? Let's see, I think the one thing you need to know is that I'm the one around here with the level head, the real voice of reason. I haven't been this scared since 1952, when St. Olaf's most active volcano threatened to erupt.
I can wait.
So, you two are sisters.
That's Stan. Rose, would you get the door?
Oh, is Stan still as crazy as ever?
No, as a matter of fact, he's not. Sure. What do you want it for?
I'm working on a magic act for the talent show at the center. Abracadabra, 1, 2, 3. Relax. Dorothy, was your card the ace of spades?
Very big winker.
It was more than a wink. He came up to me and he put his big masculine arms around my tiny little waist.
I don't believe you.
What?
I don't believe that he put his big masculine arms around your...
But when we first met, I was very attracted to you, and I couldn't believe you thought I was the baby's mother. What were you thinking of?
Well, I thought, who am I to judge? I was bald at 23.
Well, I guess this puts an end to our relationship. You probably don't want to go out with the grandmother.
No,
100-year-old oak tree.
Because Frida Claxton is a miserable, vile, scum-sucking crank who gives nice old ladies like me a bad name. Believe me, she's a totally rotten human being.
Well, I, for one, don't think there is such a thing as a totally rotten human being. I think there's some good in everybody.
Prep you for surgery in about an hour. Until then, just relax.
There aren't enough drugs in the entire building.
I hope my exercising doesn't bother you.
No, not at all. What is it, some kind of therapy you have to do?
No, I just like to stay healthy.
I have to break this to you, Bonnie. You're in a hospital. The exercises aren't working.
Rose Nyland, every man I know is watching this show. This live show about lesbian lovers of Miami.
Every man you know is watching? Hey, we could beat The Price is Right.
Rose. Thank you, Stan.
Blanche, would you care for something? Doesn't look like you're fighting the battle of the bulge.
Oh, ow. No, thank you, Stan.
Well then, I'd like to make a toast. Your attention, please, everybody. To my son-in-law and my daughter. May she be as happy with her new life mate as I am with mine.
Rose, be serious.
All right, ask me something else.
All right, how many fingers did the shop teacher have?
9.
Oh, that's too easy. All shop teachers have 9. Rose Nyland, you haven't memorized anything, have you? You're just going to walk in there tonight totally unprepared, and the first words out of your mouth are going to be wrong, and you're going to get us all...
You don't have to turn on hot. I guess I just feel a little silly right now. Could I have transferred my love for the Beatles to this one man who plays a Beatle? Could I have been so shallow as to have fallen in love with the persona and not the person? Oh.
Hey, back. What difference does it make if Pepe wins?
10 grand.
Say what?
10 grand. If Pepe wins, the money's double. Didn't I mention that?
Hands up, Pepe. Come on. Ma, please. Ma, get the music. A naked policeman.
Exactly.
Blanche, this is serious. Now, if we can do anything to assist the police, I think we should. Their job is hard enough as it is. I should know. My father was a policeman.
Well, I thought your father was a farmer.
On the wheat.
Go forget about it.
I can't forget. This man stole money from us. Because of him, our family went hungry.
Ma, we never went hungry.
Some nights I felt like dessert.
Sophia, I kept a secret for 40 years because I didn't want to break your heart. But now that I know it's made of...
You know, Ma, I'm really surprised at you. When I was a little girl, you told me how much it meant to you when you came here to America for the first time. Do you remember what you thought of when you first saw the Statue of Liberty holding up her torch of freedom?
I was amazed.
You see?
I was amazed that women in this... And a pinch of baking soda.
Ma, that looked like an awfully big pinch.
Who cares? And now, if you'll excuse me, there's an electric weed whacker at St. Dominic's with my name on it.
Now, Rose, listen, when we go out there for dinner, you be sure and sit on the far side of the table, and I'll sit next to you.
Why?
Just in case somebody wants to play a little footsie.
Gee, that sounds like fun. I haven't played...
Number 3, you can't eat cream of wheat because it's too spicy.
Will you stop? Will you stop? I mean, this could be serious.
Of course it could. That's why I'm trying not to think about it. I'll be honest. If anything happened to Rose, it would be like losing one of my own children. I'm going to the cafeteria.
Oh, Sophia! Dorothy! Dorothy!
What? Oh, God, I don't know how to tell you
What?
this.
What?
Oh, it's about your mother.
Ma!
Oh, my God, and the dog. I think he ate your mother.
Ma!
Some attack dog. He hid under the table, peed on the floor, and ran out the back.
Really? What'd you talk about?
Oh, art, literature, world events, life. I haven't had that stimulating a conversation in years.
Now, Dorothy, if you're saying you can't get stimulating conversation around this house, I beg to differ.
I can't believe it. It says here that since Michael Jackson can't buy the Elephant Man, he's now put in a bid for the remains of the Big Boss.
I just hate the idea of a yard sale, but if you're really trying to get rid of your stuff, well, I'll take it off your hands for, say, $50.
Okay, but a deal's a deal. I don't want to hear you say you didn't get your money's worth just because something doesn't fit right or smells bad or makes strangers look at you and giggle.
Goodness. Unless she really cares, take it from me. And I happen to like you.
My life stinks.
I know. Things are tough at home, and that really does stink. But you have a choice. You can tough it out, or you can let it beat you. But right now you're here, and this doesn't...
Huh? You know, I just don't understand it. How could I not remember Charlie? Have I finally turned that corner? Have I finally become so jaded that I can no longer put the name with the face? Oh, listen to me. He was probably just lousy in bed.
You missed a sensational concert tonight.
I'm glad I did.
1934, I was thinking, boy, am I blessed to have such a precious 2-year-old in my life.
Oh, look! Here's one of us on a bicycle built for two.
I'll never forget that spring day in 1940. I was thinking...
Ma, you're making this up!
Of course I am. How the hell should I remember?
Pleasure to my life.
Where would they read that will, Blanche? The Astrodome?
Or maybe I just do something like, to my sister Virginia, I hereby bequeath my diamond brooch, my collection of Wedgwood china, and all my stock in AT&T.
You have stock in AT&T?
I don't have it. Sounds like you've already made up your mind.
I guess I have. Oh, but I feel awful about leaving you guys. I feel like I'm breaking up the Three Musketeers.
Honey, you go with your heart. We just want you to be happy.
I am happy. And I want you to be happy. That's why I want you to settle.
Dorothy, do we know anybody named Cecilia?
Your cousin, Ma. She only has weeks to live.
Oh. Next time I'll accept the charges.
That one itty-bitty detail about you.
That I'm a priest.
Uh-huh.
She didn't know.
What'd you think? You were just a boring dresser?
She's just never seen me in cleric's clothing.
I didn't know you priests could take your clothes off.
Unfortunately, when he got to Duluth, he took a left instead of a right, and he wound up back in St. Olaf. That's how he got his nickname, Wrong Way Geflückenflocken.
Rose, how is this a story about faith?
Well, when he got back, it was the dead of winter. Tired.
He took me to the restaurant where he had met his ex-wife, Roberta.
Well, I would think going to that restaurant would just remind him of her.
It did, especially since she owns it, runs it, and calls the place Roberta's. As she was seating us, he begged her to come back to him. And after he had wept over his crab cakes, I
cannot believe they sold us minks that are too old. Who can you trust?
No one. I learned that in Sicily. It works fine in Miami, too.
Well, we wound up spending $678 in the mink business.
And what did we make?
Make?
Yes.
A mistake. What a beautiful wedding, and Ma, nothing went wrong.
A curse doesn't work at a church. Too many statues. Give it. I'm wearing his medical alert bracelet.
When did this start?
Well, I have been allergic to penicillin ever since.
Not that. I mean, the sick relationship.
Por favor, let me explain. I still care for you deeply. I did not mean for this to happen. It just did when I...
Take care of him for free.
Oh, shut up, Rose. Tell me, how long does Rose have to take care of this pig before she gets the money?
As long as he lives.
Oh, forget it.
Well, I split the money with you girls.
Forget it.
How long does a pig live?
About 25 years.
Forget it.
How old is this pig?
29.
Together. Maybe with a VA loan, we get a nice little house in the country with a dog, a cat, a station wagon.
Blanche, you're talking like it's 1945. These aren't the best years of your life. These are the last years of your life. I guess they figured they had a leg up there.
His orders came right from the top.
You mean Hitler?
Who's Hitler?
You are bad at history.
Girls, I'm just beside myself. Fidel's
thing. Killed your father.
Dorothy? Dorothy?
She's out cold. A fever takes a lot out of you.
Come on, Sophia, help me get her into the bedroom.
I think she's comfortable here.
Oh, all right. I'll just prop her up a little. Mike's ridicule. I've been going through a very tough time lately.
And we're concerned, Blanche. Jealous and concerned.
You haven't drowned yourself in young men since this time last year, when you brought those twins home from the Jimmy Smith's look-alike contest.
Oh, Oh, yeah. Jorge and Esteban. Romantic.
He knew that she came from St. Olaf. I mean, everything else Rose probably volunteered. You know her. A stranger says hello, and suddenly he's hearing the life story of Uncle Fingerbinger and his 30-pound rutabaga.
Then this is all just a scam to bilk Rose out of some money?
Absolutely. Can you believe, Ma? Trying to go to Sicily on my credit card? She would have made it, too, if her chef's knife hadn't shown up on the scanner. You want to know something crazy? I actually feel responsible for this. If I'd send a judge over here, this woman is trying to put us to sleep.
You're just exhausted and you're trying to blame it on me.
Exhausted? I'll show you who's exhausted. Maestro, how about something with a little octane?
Okay.
When you say that.
Did that champagne kick in yet?
No. But if you're ready to make your move, I can pretend it did. Next day, she sat me down, gave me a stern lecture, and kicked me out of school. Only I didn't care. I knew what ecstasy was. All she could do was walk around with a dictionary on her head. All right, look, maybe you don't feel like talking to me or to each other, but at least talk to your children. Tell Ted it would crush her.
Well, then it's time to ship Isaac Newton to Saskatchewan.
Dorothy, you can't send a citrus farmer to Saskatchewan. How's he going to make a living?
Excuse me, next time we invent a person, let's make sure that he has a trade that travels.
Besides, I'm kind of proud of the job we've done on Isaac. I'd hate to see him go. Bye.
Ma! Ma!
You must be Tommy's boy. How's the team look this year?
Oh, good. We can sneak out.
Mother! Becky, I have to admit, everything is well coordinated here. But, honey, wouldn't you be happier in a place where there's less stereo and more... morphine?
One of our "where is this relationship going" talks.
Oh, and where is it going?
Where it usually goes, room 506 at the Quality Court. Oh, I hate him. God, if only he didn't want to talk. Oh, by the way, right after I got in, you
girls did buy some bikinis, but just the bottoms.
I have been watching Miles for a while, and I think he's going through a crisis. He is showing all the signs, trying to act trendy, trying to be young, and if he's also wearing bikinis.
I seem to be clear.
He must have asked her out this century.
Where? Fine. Fine. All right. Bye-bye.
What did he say?
He said he has something important he wants to talk.
Wait, and you were dressed in a petticoat, you were dressed like a lamb, and you were both getting in the car with a big scary dog.
Wolf. I was a wolf.
No, I'm here to tell you that tomorrow, the President of the United States will be coming to your house.
Oh, my. Oh. How did you do that? Good old Mel, the only person I can always count on. Dear Blanche, when I heard of your death, it made me realize you don't know what you have till you've lost it. So I'm back with my ex-wife, Love Mel. Now that...
Are we here?
Ladies, I'm sorry. When you told me you were serious, I took you literally. Just forget this stuff. Wear your sweats.
No, Yvonne, we want all that stuff.
Yeah, we do. We really do. Well, I don't. I'm going to stick with my sweatsuit and my PF Flyers. This. Now, you sleep well, and I'll see you in the morning. I love you.
Oh, thank God. I thought you'd never shut up.
Hey, Cindy, why don't I buy you a drink? Or even better, let's both get naked. Why, that is a great idea. And I would say yes in a minute, but I thought you had a girlfriend. Oh, we have an understanding, honey. I don't tell her I'm fooling around and
Findings. There are new diseases arising all the time, things that we don't necessarily have tests for. But that doesn't mean the diseases don't exist.
See how terrific the Chinese are with the most terrific food. Tasty, but not fattening. And I don't care what anyone says. I don't get hungry an hour later.
Ma, let Dr. Chen give us
Please, let's have a little quiet here. That was a great speech.
Thank you, Your Honor.
But help me out here. How about something from a law book?
Okay. The fracas occurred on a seaside dock.
Watkins gave me these letters Big Daddy wrote to her.
I'd swim across many oceans for a glimpse of your face. I'd climb the tallest mountains for the sound of your voice. I'd walk 1,000,000 miles for one of your smiles.
There you are, pussycat. What's this news about Ken? He gave you a ring, didn't he?
Yeah, 3 of them.
Look, Ma, I don't know how to say this, so I'll just give it to you straight out. Ken is becoming a clown.
Scusi?
Hard name to forget.
Oh, I know what you mean. The Wigglers were a very revered family.
Yeah, until the scandal.
Oh, it was just terrible. The Navy came to town to take bids for a big submarine contract. They said they wanted 3 submarines built for around $1 million. Well, Phineas said he could...
Everything I said would happen has. He's been more attentive, he's sent you flowers, he's done your laundry, and returned most of it. We're right on schedule, but tonight he's going to ask you if you're seeing other men. Do you know what you're going to say?
Sure.
Yes, may I come in?
Oh, please, please, come right in. May I take your height? A hat!
Thank you. You must be Dorothy. Rose has told me all about you.
I wish I could say the same. Be able to move it.
Dorothy, if the Egyptians built the pyramids, now we can move this toilet.
Fine, get me 20,000 Hebrews and I'll have it out of here.
Oh, come on. Give me a minute. I'll think of something.
I'd love you to meet my roommates. Rose, could I see you for a moment?
You're mad, aren't you?
Rose, you cannot go on this way. I mean, life isn't worth living if you're going to live it with this kind of fear. Now, honey, we were robbed. It's scary, but it happens. And now it's over. And the robbers are gone.
I know that. I know it's over. I know they're gone.
I just wish there was something more we could do for these people.
Especially the children.
Yes, I know. I'm supposed to look after their spiritual needs, but even I can't help thinking they have other needs that are far more pressing. Well, I'd like to thank you all very much for coming. I wish you every blessing for the new year.
Very cool.
Thorndike.
Oh, she's a local novelist whose stories are all set in Florida.
Wait a second. Barbara Thorndike. Didn't she write Evil Wind over Pensacola?
Oh, you know it?
Know it. I go to bed with it every night.
Well, what's it about?
How the hell should I know? My mattress frame lost a caster. I use it to keep the bed level.
Family and Poltergeist film.
Does Rose Nyland live here?
Oh, I'm sorry, you missed her. She just left with her cadet troop.
Could we help you?
I'm Alexei Bovinov from the Russian embassy. Premier Gorbachev read Rose's letter and would like to meet with her.
83, close one. 68, whoa!
What is it?
You.
What about me?
You're dead.
Say what?
I told you you're dead. You must be. It says so in the paper.
Blanche Devereaux, age 68. 68?
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, I do not believe it. I simply do not believe it.
What, Blanche?
Oh, Dorothy, I just talked to somebody back home, and they are doing the most horrible thing. They are tearing down the most important building in Blanche Devereaux's family history.
Oh, my God, they're tearing down Mattress World.
It's remarkable to watch him make a veal and pepper hero.
Ma, you are trying to muscle in on a guy named Johnny No Thumbs? Are you crazy? He's probably connected with the mob.
Relax. If they were his friends, he'd still have his thumbs.
He's a very sweet man. Although the first time he waved hello, Sophia missed him.
I count my blessings every day because I have the kind of friends who stand by you through the bad and the good. When you're lucky enough to find that kind of friendship, I guess you just want to pass it on.
Certain humiliation. And why?
Oh, thanks, Blanche. I get the point.
No, I mean it, Dorothy. Why? Hi, Rose.
Hi.
Honey, what's wrong?
I just spent the afternoon with Al.
Well, what happened?
Nothing. Lately, all he wants to do is sit around the house and watch television.
You know that...
Now, a headstone is a milestone.
I think my milestone birthday was when I turned 50.
Oh, Ma, I remember your 50th. We were supposed to go to a party at Guido's, but you were fighting with Pop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'll never forget it. It was Brooklyn, April 1956.
Dorothy.
Yes, Mom.
I tire her together.
Thank you, Rose. And by the way, you look the dumbest.
Morning, everyone. Oh, Marguerite, I feel so terrible. What's the matter with her?
She's a little upset. What a night. Doesn't it feel as though we just woke from a dream? You know, it really has been like Shakespeare with magic and moonlight and the wrong people falling in love. I mean, what does Puck say in the last speech from Put Her Away?
She sure did. But sometimes it takes something like this to bring you back together again. But you've got to be strong for her. She needs you.
I think she needs you too.
This part needs a little work. And then now here's the chorus. It ain't gonna worry me for long. It ain't gonna worry me for long. I'll get up in the morning and I'll still be singing my song.
No, you're up at Shady Pines making boats out of popsicle sticks.
I've had it. I've just had it. In the past few days, I have been turned down for every available part-time job in Dade County that didn't involve selling cocaine.
Blanche, you got a call last night from something called the Maltese Falcon Club?
Oh, good. Remember, I was asked to select the activity for the museum staff's annual outing. Yesterday, I signed us up for a murder mystery weekend at the Queen of the Keys Hotel.
You mean the kind of thing where mock murders are...
We're talking about the sacred institution of marriage here. Are you willing to sacrifice the happiness of these two kids for the almighty dollar?
Yes.
I just wanted to be sure we were in agreement. Ramon, I'm going to put Priscilla on now. Cheese ball, Father?
Yes, thank you very much. Now I know what I'm giving up for Lent.
Stanley, would you be a dear and get me some champagne?
It is always a pleasure to get a drink for an attractive woman.
Rose, it's not that funny.
I know. I think I better keep the lid on this paint thinner.
meant for me.
I called every guy I know, and they all came up with the same lame excuse.
What?
I don't want to go.
Good morning. Dorothy, do you have a date yet?
I don't want to go.
Dorothy, I'll get you a date. You can borrow one of my extras.
And now your mother would like to talk to you.
Dorothy, you're making my brother live like a peasant. He has no closet space.
Uncle Angelo, you moved in with one suitcase. What do you need with more closets?
I don't like to talk about my brother's personal life. When a man brings a woman home, how was he supposed to play a decent game of hide-and-go-seek?
Joke like we did in high school.
Some of the things we did in high school are not necessarily appropriate when we're adults. Like staying up all night, carousing around, dating every other man you meet. I'm losing credibility here, aren't I?
Any sign of Rose?
Not yet.
You know, Dorothy, I'm a little nervous. I mean, Rose was on those pills for 30 years. Now, if 1 month in the hospital has really helped her kick the habit, she may not be the same Rose we know. I mean, she may be an entirely different person. I know because it happened. I don't get to see very much.
Oh, if it's relatives you want, you should stay right here in Miami. Howard Johnson's does less business than this house has over the years.
That is true. We've all had our share of family showing up.
I think things are going very nicely.
Save it, Ma. I am going to tell Uncle Angelo the truth.
Oh, screw them. What are they gonna do? Phone?
Really?
Yes.
Like what?
Like Spanish fly.
Spanish flies?
Fly, Rose. One fly.
Oh, come on, Dorothy. I've been to Spain. It's not the cleanest country in the world. They've got thousands of flies. Valencia alone.
It is not a fly, Rose.
Spanish fly is not a... It is. Well, I don't know why I put you through all this. Now that I think of it, I guess there were times that Charlie was a little boring. Not that I loved him any less.
That's all I ask, Rose. That you love me even when I'm boring.
Oh, I do, Miles.
Okay, it's time to take off.
It scared me too, but I told you you were welcome.
Okay, everybody, get washed up. Rose, I knew you'd get that job, so I made a special dinner to celebrate.
Sophia, that's so nice.
Don't mention it. When I was shaving my legs last night, it really made me feel good.
That you were helping Rose.
That I can still touch my ankles.
Really? What'd you talk about?
Oh, art, literature, world events, life. I haven't had that stimulating a conversation in years.
Now, Dorothy, if you're saying you can't get stimulating conversation around this house, I beg to differ.
I can't believe it. It says here that since Michael Jackson can't buy the Elephant Man, he's now put in a bid for the remains of the Big Bob.
I don't know where you doctors lose your humanity, but you lose it. You know, if all of you at the beginning of your careers could get very sick and very scared for a while, you'd probably learn more from that than anything else. You'd better start listening to your patients. They need to be heard. They need...
I'm not a soldier. I'm a pharmacist in his 50s, and you're a woman in her.
Watch it, Bill.
You're a woman in the prime of her life, who I would like to get to know better. Slowly.
And we can both see other people?
Sure.
Rose, if you'll pardon the metaphor, if you hear something you like, don't analyze it, just dance to it. You understand?
I think so. Except what a metaphor is.
Who needs metaphor?
Blanche, what are you doing lining shelves on a Friday?
Hear his voice like he was standing next to me. Sophia, take a chance. Go for it. I didn't mean to hurt your pussycat. I guess I did it for your father.
Come on. That's a load of crap.
I fix you some breakfast, honey?
No, thanks. Oh, I just feel terrible. If I'm gonna spend the night tossing and turning, at least I want to wake up smelling like aftershave.
Friday night, we're planning on having dinner at Joe's Stone Crab.
Oh?
Hey, it's your wedding anniversary.
Oh, yeah, right. Sounds nice.
Ma, you didn't forget, did you?
Oh, forgive me. I forgot something. Maybe you should ship me back to Shady Pines. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be in the living room being...
Knock it off, Rose.
It's just that I've always dreamed about learning to tap dance, and I guess I'd get too gung-ho about things. When I was a child, I used to get overexcited and pet the cat too hard.
And Ma, I cannot believe how many there are. I mean, just listen to this, right here on page 187. The faucet is dripping. I know it's going to keep me up all night. Then I'll be tired for my crummy job tomorrow. Life is a swirling eddy of despair.
My mother taken away at the departure gate. You don't know what I'm talking about? Neither do I. Goodbye.
Hi, Ma, you ready to go?
You bet, pussycat.
I'm glad you stopped being so suspicious.
Oh, please. If you can't trust family, who can?
Mammy Eisenhower. I think only the Nixon kids got to call her that.
Anyway, Mammy says she's going to be in town in a few days and she wants to see me.
You don't sound very...
Checkmate.
Checkmate? I thought we were playing Yahtzee. Okay, that's a do-over.
No, that is not a do-over. You do this every time. Last time you thought it was checkers, before that it was battleship, and twice you yelled out snake eyes.